Alrighty, welcome back everybody to the Tradewaiters podcast, the comic book club where we read a different trade paperback every single week. I'm Daniel, you're Nathan, we're brothers, we read comics.
Did you forget my name?
I was like, I thought I might have said your name is my name, and I was like, did I say that correctly? and
Neural pathways are all crossed right now.
Yeah. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. How are you?
Good.
We're reading good comics over here.
I think so.
A little different because this is like a volume 3 that we're reading.
Yeah, but
I feel like
it
all
kind
of
of
them
stays alone.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't even remember what the two arcs were supposed to be before this. I know one of them's Court of Owls, but I don't know what volume 2 is supposed to be.
Night of Owls or City of Owls.
Are those all different arcs that actually exist?
It's either Night of Owls or City of Owls. I don't know what it's called though.
Got it.
But the first two arcs together, they collect into those compact things, and that's a really solid story. I think I like Night of Owls more than Court of Owls personally.
Really? Okay,
but
nice.
Like together, it like works really well.
You've read all of this, haven't you? All of New 52, or
dude, you know what? I like
Batman?
started picking it up around like issue 40 or something, and that was right before like the Robot Batman, or maybe it was right when Robot Batman started.
Yeah.
And then there was like the Bloom stuff, and then the end, right? And that was like 12 issues or something. Then I started at the beginning, and then went up to around like 0 year, and then I like kind of stopped. So
what volume is that?
Five.
Oh, okay.
I think it might be 4 or 5. So it's like
Pretty close to what we read.
Yeah. So there's like a gap in the middle I just never really got to. I'm sure a completionist in me will like want to go back at some point, but
just read it. You read the end, and then you read the beginning, and then you read the middle.
Yeah, because like
much later,
when I started reading comics, it's like where it was, you know. And the Robot Batman seemed like a good jumping on point.
This was your first comic, wasn't it? Isn't this what I got you?
Yeah, this is the one. I have like the Joker collection, which has like all the tie-ins and stuff, and then
really?
And then it only has like issue 17, I think, of this,
which is the
final
one.
Yeah,
interesting.
So yeah, this is the one where I was like, all right, maybe there's something here, you know. Like there was like Bone and stuff when we were kids, true. But it is comics, but that's not what like got me into comics.
Right.
It almost feels like it doesn't count.
Yeah, I think I got this for you for Christmas or something, and I was like, I gotta get somebody into comics.
Yeah, when you gave it to me, I'm like, why the fuck did you give me this? And like,
but I was like, oh, the Joker kills everybody. You like that?
I was like, what do you think of me? You know?
I don't know,
but it was pretty cool. It took me a long time to read it because like I think I was like in college, and like I would come home for a break or something, and I'd read like a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like all the way through.
Thank God we didn't have TikTok back then. You never would have gotten around to it.
You think I'd be on like TikTok instead of reading?
The algorithm would have had you.
That's probably true. My brain would be cooked by now. Let me grab that actually.
This is your oldest trade.
It is, yeah.
Dang, that's thick.
It is a big boy. I think it's like 400 pages or something.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I think there's even like Suicide Squad issues in this.
Why?
It's I think the Harley stuff.
Oh.
But yeah, it's a thick boy. I enjoyed it. It's cool. It gives like a ton of context.
Yeah.
I don't remember like the pacing necessarily, but I remember liking it enough, you know.
Yeah, this is neat. Some Catwoman stuff.
I guess on my reread, maybe I like skipped the Death in the Family stuff, or like the first time reading it, like from the beginning.
Yeah. Why's the Flash in there? Wow, this is like, this has Teen Titans stuff too.
Yeah.
Bunker's
in there.
I just saw Bunker.
Good.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
My favorite Teen Titans.
Good trade.
My favorite Titan that nobody knows about.
I know about it.
But that's cool.
We gotta get down to business.
Yeah, let's get to our segments.
No, let's get to our brackets.
Oh, our brackets. Oh yeah, I forgot. Let me pull mine up. Fuck. I saved all my wedding photos since making the bracket, so now I gotta scroll really far down. 1 second.
Dude, you gotta keep your priorities straight.
Yeah, I'll just delete all the wedding photos.
Yeah. You have them all on your phone?
Yeah.
That's absolutely insane.
So I could, well, not all of them, just the ones that I favorited.
Okay.
which is still like 200 something, I think. But
Yeah, dude, that trade is 450 pages.
damn, I was treating you good back then.
Yeah, $24.99. That's a good value.
Yeah,
That's like what trades go for now.
I know. Inflation? Come on.
Yeah, there's Catwoman, Batgirl, Batman and Robin, Nightwing, Detective Comics, Red Hood and Outlaws, Teen Titans, Batman, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood,
Damn, so this shit was a big
Suicide
deal.
Squad, Teen Titans. Yeah, it's really crazy.
This is like its own Batman event.
really
it feels
crazy.
like.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that that's what it was.
Yeah, when you see like all the covers, it has like kind of the same.
I guess
like
that makes
half
sense.
Half face,
Yeah.
cover.
That makes sense because like in this, Joker takes all of them, and I'm like, he just took them, and I guess it makes sense if there's spin-offs to see like how.
Yeah, the Batman
maybe-
stuff is really only the Batman stuff.
Yeah, that
which
makes sense.
Is
'Cause
interesting
Because at one point, Joker's like, I got all of them.
because it's like, I guess that's probably the way you want to do it rather than it being like a mini series with
Yeah.
the spin-offs, because then you only read the mini series.
Yeah.
So I guess that's probably how I'd prefer it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, let's see that bracket. Where's mine?
How you want me to do this?
Mine's on here, so I'll just like pull mine up.
Okay.
All right, first lineup: Superman versus Giganta.
Gotta put Superman.
Gotta go Soups. Captain Atom, Power Girl.
Gotta go Captain Atom there.
Gotta do it.
Gotta go Nathan.
Guy Gardner and Firestorm.
Okay, this one's interesting.
How?
Well, okay, so my bracket,
Red hair versus red hair.
I have the way that I construct my bracket is both what I want to see and both what I think DC will do.
I went back and forth on that because those weren't the same answer.
It's not a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So like Superman, they're not gonna. If they're gonna knock him out, he's either gonna be knocked out like right at the end or right at the beginning.
Yeah.
So there's a chance that Superman like refuses to fight or something, right?
Maybe.
But that would be kind of boring.
Seems like he knows the assignment,
So, but if it was somebody more important than Giganta, I'd be like, maybe he like steps down. But who the fuck cares about Giganta?
Yeah.
So I'm like, Superman would probably win there. Guy Gardner, this is the Green Lantern now. He was the one in the Superman movie.
He's the Green Lantern?
He's the Green Lantern
yeah,
now.
I guess so.
And so I think they're trying to push this character more, get people to like him. So I think he goes through.
And more dialogue. More dialogue as well
Yeah.
to throw in there. I
So
put
I put
Firestorm just because I feel like he's stronger, I guess. But
Yeah. I haven't really seen much Firestorm stuff in a while, but yeah.
I just know him from, Arrow or Legends of Tomorrow and shit like
That's
that.
probably a good representation of him, yeah.
Jay Garrick and Cheetah.
Gotta go Jay.
Gotta go Jay. Aquaman, King Shark.
Hot take. King Shark takes this
Okay.
because, well, I don't know how the fight would really go.
Because James Gunn.
Because James Gunn. I feel like there's got to be a good mix of villains in there, maybe.
Yeah, that's valid.
So I put King Shark, but then I immediately had Lex Luthor winning too. So I don't know.
Connor Hawk, Hawkman.
Connor Hawk doesn't stand a fucking chance.
Yeah, he's gonna wipe the floor with him. He's got. Does Hawkman have a mace?
Yeah.
Okay, so they both have maces. Hawkman and Hawk Girl.
Yeah. That's like their
Gotcha.
thing. It's made of nth metal.
Nice. Lex Luthor, Black Lightning. You had Lex.
Yep.
The
I had
Demon
Lex.
and Supergirl.
Supergirl.
Okay. As much as I want to see the Demon as much as possible and
Yeah,
like everything,
The Demon would be fun.
it's just gonna be Supergirl.
Yeah, it just has to be.
Wonder Woman, Starro.
Damn, I'm going the Starro sweep, baby.
Oh my
the
goodness.
Starro sweep all the way. Get Wonder Woman the fuck out of here. We got Starro, and I actually put that.
Okay.
It'll probably be Wonder Woman, but I'm holding out for Starro.
Lobo, Plastic Man.
I want to see Plastic Man win this, just because I like to see Plastic Man and stuff.
I feel like the characters that you like just because you like them are not going to go forward in this.
They might.
Like Plastic Man, very likable,
Lobo's probably more popular.
Yeah, like the Demon and stuff.
Yeah,
Like those people you want to see are not going to be the
but
ones going
Plastic
forward.
Man had some in that first issue, he had some lines. You know what I mean?
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
I don't know. I just think Lobo's like that kind of
he's a
cosmic
brawler.
threat that would
That's
work
true.
in this.
That's true. This one's 50-50 for me, Lobo and Plastic Man, but I would like to see Plastic Man in there.
All right, Swamp Thing, Vixen.
Gotta go Swamp Thing. This is
Yeah.
a cool matchup, though.
Yeah, it is cool. It's very similar to like Swamp Thing and like Animal Man.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of tapping into that. I wonder if Vixen taps into like the red or whatever that Animal Man taps into.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't know. I still go Swamp Thing. I'm interested to see how that goes.
Cyborg, Batwoman.
Definitely Cyborg for me.
Especially with like what we're dealing with, you know.
Yeah. Well, is his power still like Omega Apocalypse power?
Like Mother Box, like
Mother Box
powered
technology
or whatever.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't think that's gone away.
Okay. So I think he'll make a pretty deep run, to be honest.
So you were saying that at the end of DCKO #1, the Batman was crossed out and there was Joker there or something?
Yeah, because Batman, like, something happened to him right at the end, and then they showed this exact bracket.
Yeah.
And then there was like a little Joker smile, like kind of crossing him out. So I think this was like a little bit of a fake out.
But
he's like alive, but I don't know if he's fighting, so I don't know what's really going on.
But we know like a miniseries called Night Fight is going to come out where it's like all the Robins or Batman or whatever.
That's cool.
And then they fight each other. And
so maybe
Batman's
he's doing
in that.
Yeah. So I said Star Sapphire.
Right.
I also think it'd be cool to see her in some stuff. But
Red Hood, Damian Wayne.
This is such an interesting one.
It is very cool to think about because Red Hood has definitely killed more people, I feel like, but I feel like Damian Wayne is more inept. Not inept, is more capable of killing in different ways, you know? Red Hood's guns, you know, Damian Wayne could kill with like anything, it feels like.
Yeah, he's like ninja. Well, also
he's an assassin.
Yeah. Also, are they bringing in weapons? They get to choose a weapon? Is that what it was?
Like a space weapon or something?
Okay. I feel like Damien could adapt to a space weapon a little bit faster.
He'd have like a 6 spear or something, I feel like.
Yeah, that's true. And I can't imagine Red Hood throwing a spear.
Yeah, it'd just be big gun for Red Hood or
also,
something.
His shit got canceled, so I'm going Damian Wayne.
Yeah, right. Well, that's not Red Hood's fault.
Yeah, that's true.
Anna and Barda.
I like both of these characters, but I went Barda.
For sure, same. And then Harley... Wait, hold on. Did they just drop the big Barda? Are they just not... Is that...
She's just Barda now?
Is that nice? Is she smaller now? Or is like...
You gotta go BB. Big Barda. You know, that's a good question, because they definitely could have fit Big Barda in here.
Right. And so I wonder if like it was... People don't like it or something. But I guess that's... I guess her birth given name. It's not like she's born
her
Big
legal
Barda.
name. Big Barda.
Well, like I think that's a joke in Mr. Miracle is like first name Big, last name Barda or something like that.
Is it really?
I think that's like her legal name on Earth.
Interesting.
And then we got Harley Quinn Metamorpho.
I think DC wants Harley Quinn in there.
They do. Metamorpho seems more in his depth here, but
yeah.
All right, so
I put Quinn.
Okay.
So. All right, so let's see just your bracket and who ends up winning.
Superman, Captain Atom, I got Superman.
Yep.
Firestorm and Jake Garrick, I got Firestorm.
Mm-hmm.
Aquaman and Hawkman, I got Hawkman going forward.
Really?
Because like, isn't Hawkman from a different planet? So he's like a semi-cosmic character.
Yeah.
I just think that's more for this book, you know?
Okay, that's valid.
So Lex Luthor, Supergirl, I have Supergirl going forward.
That'll be a good fight, though.
I think that'll be a lot of pages to that, and Lex Luthor will be like very yappy or whatever, but he will end up losing this one.
Yeah, because I think Supergirl is supposed to be more scrappy and unpredictable maybe than Superman.
Yeah.
Kind of got the same vibe. But yeah, I agree with what you got going on so far.
Wonder Woman, Lobo. I got Wonder Woman going forward.
Mm-hmm.
I just think the Trinity's going to be in here for pretty far, and I don't think Lobo's going to be that important here.
Right.
Swamp Thing Cyborg, I'm going Cyborg with the Mother Box stuff. Star Sapphire, Damian Wayne. I think Damian Wayne will maybe struggle with, or maybe he'll just fucking wipe the floor with her, being like, I am here to win.
Yeah.
You know? So going Damian Wayne on that one. And then Barda and Metamorpho. I think Barda is just a stronger character than Metamorpho.
Okay.
Yeah. Superman, Firestorm, got Superman. You know, I think he's going to go far, but not all the way. Hawkman, Supergirl. We got Supergirl again. Wonder Woman, Cyborg. We got Wonder Woman. I think not even in this setting, but like on Earth, Wonder Woman would beat Cyborg. So that's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay.
And then Damian Wayne and Barda, I think Barda understands like the stakes a little bit more and will just kind of
maybe
overpower Damian Wayne at this point. So we got 3 women out of the final 4.
Wow.
So Superman, Supergirl, we got Supergirl going forward. I think Superman just can't do it. After Crisis and stuff, he just can't bring himself to kill her.
You got this one.
Like, he knows it's like a game technically, but like I don't think he can actually see himself doing that.
I could see him being like, you can take the alpha energy or whatever.
Right.
Whatever's the goal.
It's only like a temporary thing or whatever, but yeah, I could see. Yeah, he'd also give it up. Yeah. And then Wonder Woman and Barda.
Interesting.
I think just the cosmic aspect, Barda has the upper hand here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the championship is Supergirl and Barda. And I think just Supergirl takes the cake here because it's just Kryptonian versus
James Gunn, baby.
His James Gunn, baby.
James Gunn got his greasy little mitts in this. He rigged it.
Not even that, dude. I think like of how strong like all these characters are, you'd think Superman would go all the way, but Supergirl I can really see myself like settling on, Yeah,
we have a pretty similar bracket for this. Almost identical left, except I have Guy Gardner.
Okay.
Where you have Firestorm, and then I have Jay Garrick beating Guy Gardner to go fight Superman, and then Superman beats him. And then I have King Shark and Hawkman, and I have Hawkman beating him. And then your same thing, Lex Supergirl. So I have at the top Superman and Jay Garrick, Superman beats him, and then Hawkman and Supergirl beats, and then I have your exact same thing here, Superman, for the same reason. I think if he has to fight Supergirl, he's just going to step down or something.
Okay.
So on the left, Supergirl's my top to go into the championship
in the Western Conference.
And then on the Western, Dana, we have a Starro sweep going.
Oh my goodness.
We have Starro versus Plastic Man. I think Starro fucking wipes the floor with them.
Yeah.
Swamp Thing, Cyborg. I had the same thing. Cyborg winning that. Star Sapphire, Damian Wayne. I also had Damian winning. And then I had Barda and Harley Quinn, but I also had Barda winning that.
Okay.
And then between Damian and Barda, I put Barda winning to go up against. Oh, and then Starro and Cyborg up at the top. And then I have Cyborg actually winning that one just because of the just because of the mother box stuff. I think I don't think Starro will make it that far, but he'll be an underdog for sure. He's one to keep an eye on for next year.
Right. But it's also like normal size Starro,
Yeah, but maybe he gets bigger.
Maybe he gets bigger.
Maybe he gets bigger. He blasts himself with something and he gets bigger.
I have no clue how he works. So anything is on the table.
And he could hypnotize people by having little Starros on people. You know what I mean? So that could work in his favor too. He's got a lot of sleeper moves.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna see him.
But then where you have Wonder Woman, Barda, I have Cyborg and Barda, and I actually have Cyborg winning it out here. So my final is Supergirl and Cyborg, and I have Supergirl winning. So we somehow came to the same winner out of all of these people.
Wow. Okay.
So if we nail that shit.
So if Supergirl goes down first round, then
that'd be so funny.
Our brackets
are just all fucked.
They're just so cooked.
If Supergirl wins, we should see who got closer with all.
That's
these
essentially
matchups.
what it'd come down to, just like these little guys,
Yeah, I think you probably have a more realistic one, just because I have Starro getting in there for a while. I think I have pretty much all the villains winning, which
I guess so.
Oh no, I don't.
There are a couple characters in here that are kind of spectacle characters. They're just kind of big monsters, and so I think some of those could go further than we might think. I think Scott Snyder is definitely going to be trying to.
That's another thing with
subvert
Starro.
Our expectations. What?
He loves Starro.
Scott Snyder?
Yeah, remember when he put Starro in the Justice League as like a Robin or something?
No, I didn't read his Justice League.
Yeah, it wasn't phenomenal.
I could see him doing some fuck shit like that.
Yeah, so I think he likes Starro, which also contributes to me believing in the hashtag Starro sweep.
Okay. We got different time codes in our description. We got the book, which is Batman Volume 3, Death of the Family. We got Back Matter Matters in the poll list, but we start with the news. Nathan,
what's up?
Say it with me. Comics are dying.
Comics are dead, dude.
Yep. Comic retailer sales are up 18% from 2024.
Should have been up 4 billion%.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, I saw that too.
That's good.
Do you think that's because absolute / ultimate / good indie comics / good regular Big Two comics
/ yeah, probably.
/ compact comics.
I could definitely see that. It's definitely made more of an impact on social media, which
Dude, I've noticed that too.
Maybe, but we're also only following comic accounts,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that maybe we're a little skewed.
But I don't know. I see a guy dressed up as Absolute Batman, and he's getting like 1 million likes, and I'm like, holy shit!
That is pretty good. So I think the clickbaitiness of that and people always posting panels and stuff helps. So we'll take it. All are welcome.
Something Against Killing the Children is getting a movie adaptation and adult animated series in the works at Blumhouse.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Which is cool.
Yeah, I think the animated series will go harder, but movie's cool too.
It's weird that they're doing both. Or maybe they're trying to see which one will work better.
It's like the Berserker treatment. Maybe the animation's proof of concept.
Could be. Yeah.
But if you're Blumhouse and you have the funding, you know.
Does Blumhouse do animated stuff?
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't put it past them.
Fair enough.
Netflix to work on an adaptation of Charles Burns' Black Hole as a Netflix series.
Yeah, that's that one.
That one over there.
That's that one. I've seen that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is about, though. I've always seen it.
It's like a horror book about people camping or something.
Cool.
I really don't know. I have it and I've had it for a long time. I bought it used because I always thought it looked cool.
And you never read it?
Never read it.
It does look cool. So I'll give you that.
But a kid was reading it in like War for the Planet of the Apes or something like that. And I was like, oh shit, I know that book. I have that book.
Marvel Comics announced a Punisher ongoing that's going to pick up from where Punisher Red Band ends. It's going to be writer Benjamin Percy and artist Jose Luis Suarez. And the book is going to be him hunting down Jigsaw.
Oh.
From the Saw movies, Daniel.
Whoa.
Can you imagine the Punisher in the Saw?
What was that dude's name? Like John something?
John Jigsaw?
John Jigsaw, yeah.
I don't know. Who is Jigsaw? Do you know who that is?
Oh, like the actor?
No, the character?
Yeah, it's John something.
Okay.
John Jigsaw. You had it.
Okay, cool. That comes out in February.
That's cool. Yeah, I felt like I was less interested in those new books because I was reading the number one and then I was also thinking like where they would go and just like in a miniseries. And that didn't really like intrigue me. But like the fact that it's going to be ongoing might be a different situation. But he's like dealing with like Kingpin and like the Red Band one. So,
oh, really? Yeah. That's kind of lame.
Psylocke Ninja is a 5-issue miniseries coming this January. Tim Seeley writing and Nico Leon on art.
That's cool.
Yeah, I just thought that. I was just interesting new books coming out.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Nova Centurion? Or Centurion?
Centurion?
Centurion. Yes. Have you heard about that?
Is it a
mini?
Are those two different books?
Nova, Centurion.
Okay. No. Okay. Who's on that? Love me some Nova, by the way.
Jen McKay.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's very hit or miss. The most hit or miss guy for me right now.
Alvaro Lopez.
Oh my God. Why do I know that name? I got to look it up.
I don't know. That's coming November 19th. Looks cool. I don't know if it's like a part of like, you know, New Age of Doom or whatever. Or whatever shit's going on. Yo, Marvel's fucking crazy right now. Have you looked at any like the new stuff coming out?
Not really.
It feels like there's like 10 new things.
Is it all Doom?
Like every day. Well, it's like half Doom stuff and half like whatever fuck's happening with X-Men.
Oh, yeah.
Like X-Men Revelations or whatever.
Yeah. Alvaro Lopez, he did the Ewoks comic.
Oh, nice.
He did some Predator, Black, White, and Blood. Beware the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, nice. Was he? Oh, I guess it was.
There's got to be some I know from. Some Strange Academy. Lando.
Is that him on Lando?
Yeah. That was the Lando
Charles
book.
Lando?
No, Stephanie Phillips.
Well, maybe the one after.
I think the one after. Fuck, I feel like I know him for something. Kazar? Anyways.
Anyway, other new Marvel series, we got Black Panther Intergalactic, a 4-issue series from Victor Lavelle and Stefano Nessi, coming December 17th.
And he listens to the Beastie Boys song, I assume?
Yeah, I think that's like they got the rights for that. And
cool.
All the captions are just gonna be the lyrics.
Black Panther and Beastie Boys go on an adventure.
We can finally figure out what that robot voice is saying.
And who was making that noise.
Yeah. New Doctor Strange book. It's just called Doctor Strange.
All right.
December 3rd. Derek Landy, Yvonne Fiorelli.
Okay.
Sorcerer Supreme. Come in December 31st. I don't know if the team is announced on that.
So there's a Doctor Strange book and a Sorcerer Supreme book?
Yeah, and I don't think Doctor Strange is Sorcerer Supreme. He hasn't been for a while.
He lost the title?
Yeah.
He had to turn in his badge and his gun?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, man.
He's been unpaid.
Dan, did you know that DCKO is going into January? Because there's going to be a DCKO Green Lantern Galactic Slam number 1, which throws Kyle Rayner into a cosmic cage match.
Do you see the January solicitations? And is that why you're saying that? Or is this on latest Green Lantern News?
Just greenlanternnews.com for Nathan.com. It's written by Jeremy Adams with art by Cian Tormey. And I feel like we've heard this name before and looked him up and tried to remember what he was doing. But
Cian Tormey?
C-I-A-N. Cian?
Oh.
Cian?
Cyan?
The color?
Like the color blue.
But I didn't realize that DCKO was going for that long. So that's kind of fun. But I like that Kyle Rayner's part of it. He's having some fun too.
Yeah, I didn't know he was like still alive, honestly.
No, he is. He's doing good stuff. Good work.
Yeah, it seems like they're really spreading out. I mean, DCKO might be coming out monthly and then all this other shit comes out in between.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess recently James Tynion was saying that they have 5 years of Exquisite Corpses planned out.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't have anything else on that. That's just something I heard.
I read the first half of the first issue this week and I had to go do something and I didn't go back to it, but it's a long first issue.
Did you know that they're like making like a card game out of that, kind of?
Really?
Yeah.
I could see how they do it just from what I've read.
I think like the blind bags like come with cards.
Whoa.
So
we got to get on this.
Maybe it's like a pay to win kind of thing.
Dude, Michael Walsh does one magic card and he's like, fuck, got to make more of these.
How do I make money off of this?
He probably saw that sweet Magic the Gathering paycheck and was like, I got to make my own.
Does that seem kind of gimmicky to you though?
No.
Like
Wait, making a card game?
But like coming out alongside the book, you know, not like something after the fact.
Depends on, I think, both of their relationships with card games.
Like the creators?
Yeah, like if they are big Magic heads and they're like, what if we made our own game? But then they also wanted to work together on a comic.
Much planning. Like I like people seem to like it, but I wonder if like
there's a lot of card games out.
Maybe like the story would suffer just so it would make it for a better game, you know?
Yeah. It's probably more like we could probably make some good money off of this. But I think a lot of people prefer card games that have sort of existing
lore?
IP,
oh, okay.
I guess. But then I think of Magic and how it started. It was just Magic.
I mean, there's definitely like anomalies for sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
But as far as like new age stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, new age stuff like Lorcana coming out, the Disney one. It's like you could have
or the Star Wars one that you were on.
Yeah, that one's cool too.
Nathan, Grant Morrison.
Oh yeah, he's coming back.
Coming back to comics. He's coming back to a 3-issue miniseries that he did on Vertigo called Sebastian O.
Mm-hmm.
With artist Steve Ewell. I'm not really sure what the synopsis was, but it was like a 90-issue trade. It was real short. It was only 3 issues. And he's coming back to that.
That's cool.
So he I guess writing the crossover thing just ignited his love for comics again.
Well, I guess he was working on some Hollywood stuff that he can't talk about that he says is in like Hollywood limbo right now. That's what he's been doing a lot of last year.
Oh,
but
nice.
He just loves writing Deadpool, I guess. So he's like, let me come back to Vertigo, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, so that's cool. I like seeing him do stuff. It's fun.
Yeah, like the people that are like legends, you know, like still in the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like really cool.
Yeah, and it's cool seeing big names like Grant Morrison do a Vertigo thing for its relaunch. So
Yeah.
we'd like to see that.
There's going to be a new Hellblazer omnibus that will be collecting all of the work by Sean Phillips and Paul Jenkins.
Cool.
Yeah. It just looked cool because of Sean Phillips stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how long he was on that, but I guess long enough
When
to
was
have an
that?
omnibus. Huh?
When was that?
90s probably.
Really? Okay. That's cool. Very fun.
But anyway, let's get into the book. And where did we read?
We read Batman, Oh No, Your Family's Dead. It's by Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, and Jonathan Glapian. Never knew how to say that dude's name. Jock's in there sometimes. And we have FCO Placencia on colors. So this is the dynamic duo. Had they worked on anything before this?
Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo?
Yeah.
Nah. Oh, no.
Cool.
Because
Now they're best bros.
I think Jock was on
Batman Incorporated or something, right?
the Black Mirror.
Oh, Black Mirror. That's what it was.
I could be wrong about that, though.
Jock is...
Or maybe it was Raphael Albuquerque. I'm not sure.
No, I think you're right. I think Black Mirror was Jock.
Okay.
But I could also be wrong about that. But Jock is so cool, man. Seeing like his stuff in this and just being like, he just gets so much better, but it's still good here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the stuff in the first issue 13, was like peak.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the rest of it, like, it didn't seem like quite like the setting for him.
Yeah, that's true.
But it definitely, you see the seeds of like what his full powers, you know?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this was
He does like backup pages for some reason.
Yeah, which is weird.
But it's also like not like separate stories. It's just the
more context.
Last couple pages. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then this is the third volume in this run, the New 52 run. But I think this one makes a pretty big impact because it's in a lot of the trades and stuff you can buy. Or they did a lot of marketing around like Joker's face being like cut off.
Yeah.
You know, all that shit. Because that was a pretty crazy idea in general.
Yeah.
For him to just kind of staple his face back on. So pretty notable trade, I would say. And we're doing this for Thanksgiving.
Kind of.
Because you gotta stand by your family.
And Bat Fam comes out.
Yeah, that's right. That too. I'm sure they'll be pretty similar as far as like storyline.
Yeah. So I've never read it this way where it's just the Batman issues.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I read I maybe even missed some of these issues because
yeah, you probably did
because like not all of them are in the Joker trade.
Yeah,
which is weird, but a lot of Joker yapping.
Dude, there's a lot of yapping in this,
and yeah, it was a little annoying. But I think when you like, because you've read this before, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, it feels like on a reread, there's not as much like shock value from like the stuff that's happening. You know. The things that people might think is like disturbing with like his face and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
I still think that stuff is the best part of this.
It is, but when you're just kind of, it doesn't hit quite the same as like the first time when you're going through it.
Yeah. You definitely got to settle in and read through a lot of it. I think one of the strengths of this is some of the detective work that is being done in it.
Yeah.
But on top of that, there is still like a lot of yapping of like, here's what I think the Joker's maybe thinking.
Yeah.
Or like, here's what our history was and maybe why he's doing this.
Yeah.
And then the Joker just himself explaining things that needs to be explained or else it'd be a plot hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of that you kind of have to get through. But when it kind of is reaching its big moments, I think it's really, really strong. Just Batman stuff in general.
Yeah. We were just reading this trade because it's like, it's basically the important parts, I guess.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you know, manageable to read in a week.
Yep.
But, you know, going from the Joker trade, it definitely felt like a lot of pieces were missing, especially some of the stuff that I remembered. Just like, because in all the spin-off issues, it's like Joker like capturing them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to the finale where they're all at the table or whatever. And so.
Yeah, and they're just there.
Yeah, if you have like the time to read the big one, then definitely go for that because it just kind of feels more well-rounded.
So you like that one better?
It's like it was like 10 years ago when I read that.
Yeah,
you know, I.
But the fact that you enjoyed it 10 years ago, with it being kind of a crazy, I didn't even realize that was like an event, like almost time.
It took me a minute to like get through it, you know, but it just felt like pieces felt like they're missing rereading this, you know.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel like it was the cliff notes or like all the important stuff. Like I knew stuff was missing here because if you don't know about the spin-off stuff, you're like, how did they all get here?
Yeah.
Like how did we get to this point? But anyway, issue 13.
Yeah, issue 13. So it's been a year, but Joker's back in town, baby. He goes to the GCPD and he kills a bunch of Commissioner Gordon's men, and he steals his face back from evidence because he had no face, I guess.
Because the doll maker cut it off.
Yeah, what's going on there? Is that part of like the Scott Snyder run of things? You don't have to. It's okay if you don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
I imagine it would be, right? Because like I think before his run was the Black Mirror stuff in the mainline Batman stuff. So then it just rebooted.
He's just like, okay, let me put this idea in there. Maybe
I'm sure there wasn't like maybe there's some backup pages that expanded on this, but
okay. So then Joker leads the Batman to Ace Chemicals, and Batman finds Harley Quinn. Or he finds Red Hood, but it's actually Harley Quinn in like the original Red Hood costume when he first meets Joker. And thinking it's Joker, he gets lured and hit by like a big hammer into an empty vat that starts filling with chemicals. Meanwhile, the Joker is at Wayne Manor and he kidnaps Alfred, and we see his fucked up face that he puts back on. And the first look of Joker with his staple face is pretty crazy.
Because that's when he's attacking.
That's when he's attacking Alfred.
Yeah. Definitely nightmare fuel.
Just a crazy idea in general to be like, what if you put his back on and it's just held together by gross hooks and like a strap around the head?
Yeah.
It's such a crazy idea. I love a closed cloak Batman when he's just standing there. We see that a lot.
Yeah. It definitely kind of slept on. Like I feel like we don't get a lot of that anymore.
Yeah, like he just looks so cozy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
but just like the fact that he's that look in general, you're just like, this is a weird man.
Like, why not save an artist some time if he's just if he's just brooding and looking at stuff?
Yeah, it's a very good brooding look for sure.
That was pretty big in like the animated stuff, wasn't it? Like I felt like they're always doing that.
I think so.
Red Nightwing sucks.
I was gonna ask you.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either, and I think it is especially prevalent in this book when you see all of the Bat characters standing together, and you have like Red Hood's red mask, and then you see like Robin's red stuff on. It
like kind of fits with them together because it's kind of a theme in a way.
I think you need more colors in there to just like separate them out.
You do need. I do like the variety.
But yeah, I think blue works a lot better for Nightwing in general.
It's like all the stuff that I've read that's Nightwing, he's blue. So it's like kind of strange just to ignore that. And why is that the one thing that they changed in like a reboot, you know?
When do they change it?
To red?
I guess he was
back.
Yeah, because I guess initially he was like blue and gold and black, wasn't he?
Yeah, and like the Noon Tea Titan stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
they changed it to red for New 52?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's bad.
I think that's the only time.
I think it's a bad design choice.
Yeah, I mean, and it's kind of a big choice.
I know.
It feels like
you got two colors and you're going to change the one that's not black. I like this like first scene with the Joker coming back where he kills all the GCPD people one by one in like the dark.
Yeah.
I think that scene is done like really well and it's from like Gordon's perspective, and he's like kind of looking around with a flashlight, and we just hear different cracks and stuff. I think that scene's done really well. Very menacing. And we like kind of see Joker there, but we don't see his face because it's dark. So I think that scene works really well.
Scott Snyder definitely did like some homework on this one because he's talking about like they're mentioning like Joker's like first appearance, you know, but he's mentioning like, oh, the first time I met Batman and shit like that.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask, like, they bring up a lot of their history together. Are those events that actually happened in like old comics? I
imagine. Yeah, I can't imagine like he would just make up all that stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Which is kind of cool that he managed to put something together with all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that's a fun idea.
Good bat gloves.
Yeah,
I just noticed them and like I like it.
Those are good gloves.
Because I feel like it's just fingers that are colored black, normally, but these look like it has like grip and protection to them.
By the way, Greg Capullo and Jonathan Glapion as a team are so iconic,
unstoppable,
and incredible.
Never forget them.
It's like, I think it might be one of my favorite, just Bruce Waynes in general.
Mm-hmm.
I think he looks pretty young.
It's so,
but for the like, just in general, when I think of like comic Bruce Wayne, I kind of think of this one a lot. I think.
Yeah, and so like recognizable. Like,
yeah,
just seeing like a man being drawn, and like who draws it is like, I feel like hard to do.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So that's pretty fun. So the next issue, which is and then we get the Jock backstory, which is like Harley Quinn seeing the Joker for the first time since coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's got some good stuff in there. It was basically just him putting her in the Red Hood costume.
Yeah, so I guess it jumps back in this one.
Yeah. I don't know how these were initially released.
I think the Jock pages were just in the back of the issues.
Were they? Okay.
This like trade has very memorable covers for me.
I especially love this issue 14 one. Just because I think it's very fun.
That's a trade cover.
It's a trade covers, and I'm just like, oh, Joe's garage because he's Joker. Interesting. And then I think, how does he put these TVs up like this? And then I also think, why is Damian Wayne's chin so fat? And I just love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, very cool, just kind of composition for a cover. But yeah, a lot of these covers are really fun. So in this issue, Batman gets out from the vat of chemicals and he goes home and finds that Alfred has been taken, but there's a cassette tape from Joker that was left for Bruce Wayne. And it tells him that he needs Alfred to be a servant for a big event that Joker's planning. Big dinner party. So Batman goes to see Gordon thinking that he's the next target, but Gordon's already been poisoned and he's taken to the hospital. Batman figures out that Joker is repeating old crimes from before when Batman didn't have Robins yet, pretty much. So he goes to the reservoir, which is a different interaction they had. And Batman is trapped again with some cables. And Joker says that the Bat family makes him weak and announces that he knows everyone's identity in the Bat family and is going after them next. And that's pretty much that issue.
So I don't think Gordon was already poisoned. I think Gordon went to look at like a picture of the Joker that he had, and maybe there was like a poison like on the picture, like fentanyl or something,
Is that how fentanyl works?
Yeah, well, like fentanyl you can get like exposed to by just like touch.
Yeah, that's true.
So I thought it's something like that.
It could be that, because I think there's a couple instances where there's a point where Batman like punches Joker and then he gets some Joker toxin on him that knocks him out. So that could be it too.
A lot of Joker poison stuff.
There's a lot of Joker poison stuff that works very well to just knock people out for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that could be it. In my mind, he was just already poisoned and it just hadn't gone into effect yet or something, but that makes sense too. But I do like a lot of the actual detective work in this issue, because he's like looking at the cassette tape and he notices that the cassette tape says Gordon on it, but he's like looking it up and there's no companies named Gordon that make cassette tapes, so it was obviously a thing left for him by the Joker. So
there was a panel where Joker's saying like, oh, you're gonna do your same old shit where you have like a batarang behind your back, and it's like Batman with a batarang behind his back, but there's like a circle through his cape that kind of exposes his hand and him holding a batarang. And it almost seemed very like Looney Tunesy.
Oh yeah,
and I just thought that was funny.
That is actually kind of funny. I didn't even notice that. In the beginning, he's like stuck in that vat of chemicals and it's filling up, and he just has a gas mask thing already. And I'm like, I was pretty lucky they brought that. Bro's prepared. Where does he keep something like that? Because it seems like a pretty big mask.
No clue. A funny Joker gadget he has are just like chattering teeth.
Yeah,
one that comes up from like the reservoir, and then like a bunch that like just wrap around Batman and kind of like
how did they
latch
come
on
up,
itself.
How did they come up from out of the water?
Who fucking knows? It's just kind of funny though.
Yeah, it is. It's a very creative Joker gadget.
Yeah,
there's a lot of fun gadgets in here.
Yeah,
And we love a good gadget in a Batman story. But yeah,
Mhm.
these ones, I like how the teeth just grab onto other parts of the cable to just like keep it tight.
Yeah.
It's a very fun design. And then the Jock story, it's just kind of Joker recruiting the Penguin. But I guess see what you mean where like some of these aren't really super interesting, I guess, context.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it works, and I don't think it's like too distracting of like a change art wise.
Yeah, I think it helps to build up why those villains are working with Joker on some of this stuff, because it's just kind of Joker overpowering almost a lot of them.
Yeah.
So it's fun. But next issue, is this 15?
Yeah.
So the GCPD show up to the bridge with Batman and Joker there. Joker has men in the trees that blow up the GCPD cars, and Batman is infected with some Joker poison, and he's kicked into the river. And he wakes up in the Batcave with the rest of the Bat family there. Batman tells them that there's no way that the Joker can know who they are, and he wants them to stay in the Batcave. But then Batman investigates another lead where he finds out the Joker has taken Arkham Asylum, like, guards' families hostage, and has been operating inside of Arkham Asylum this whole time in secret.
This one's kind of boring.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of Batman being like, oh, I don't want to tell you guys, I don't want to freak you out or get emotional. And it's just kind of that a lot. There is a pretty crazy first page though.
What's the first page?
It's just Joker staring at you.
Yeah,
But you get a really good look at
super effective.
just the eyes, I think are really,
I feel like I've seen that as like a wallpaper.
yeah, it would be an easy wallpaper to make. So there's a part where he gets out of those chattering teeth cables and he punches Joker in the face so hard that Joker has to like readjust the skin face.
Yeah, that's good.
And I'm like, that's just so gross.
Yeah, that reminds me of like a panel in this book that I'm trying to find where like Joker's face is like on upside down.
Yeah.
And it's really fucking gross where like his eyes are looking through his mouth hole basically.
That's gross.
I'll find it.
Yeah, in this one, when his face gets punched, his like eyes looking through his mouth hole, his mouth nose or something.
Yeah. And then the Riddler is like working with the Joker, but it never really seemed clear as to why. I guess he kind of has like leverage over like, you know, these other villains.
Yeah, it seems like it. Another example of what seems like an old like golden age comic story with Batman and the Joker, where Joker has like a Joker blimp and he's about to poison the water, but Scott Snyder referencing that in this story as if it's like real history, which is kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, some of the Jock pages are in here, but like not with the Batman stuff.
Is it all one issue of Jock stuff?
No, it's like spread out the same way, but
yeah, this Jock one is the Joker like breaking Riddler out of an Arkham cell, but I guess using him for something.
Yeah, Harley's like kissing his face. That's gross.
All right, so the next issue is Batman has gone into Arkham Asylum, and Joker has kept some guards in cells dressed as Joker and Batman, forcing them to dance together or else they get shocked. And then making his way through Arkham, Batman's ambushed by armored like Arkham inmates, and so he has to fight all of them, and he makes his way through Arkham. He fights Mr. Freeze, Clayface, and Scarecrow. But then Batman finds a room with Joker torturing civilians dressed as Justice League members. And Joker shows that he has captured the whole Bat family and forces Batman to sit in an electric chair that knocks him unconscious. So this one's kind of like a mini Arkham Asylum sort of issue, which is kind of fun.
Dude, I totally wrote that down. I'm like, this is like an Arkham Asylum novel.
Yeah. just the cliff notes of the Grant Morrison book. But this one's, I mean, there's a lot of just kind of fun Joker ideas in here. Also, this like big group fight feels very Frank Miller because it's just a bunch of guys kind of dogpiling onto Batman. Mm-hmm. There's also a lot of horses in Arkham Asylum for some reason.
Yeah, they were like trying to bring one in, but then he uses it as like a trap for when he's like in the walls or whatever.
Well, there's a flaming horse they just like lit a horse on fire and sent him after Batman. I don't know how they thought that was going to work.
I think that was more of like a distraction kind of thing.
That could be it too. But then there's another horse that he gets onto and rides away with. So I'm like, there's at least 2 horses here.
I like the like Looney Tunes like dust that like pops up when they start all fighting.
Yeah, they do. So that's pretty fun.
And then he like punches a horse. Batman. Did you catch that?
When does he punch the horse? Oh yeah, he does punch a horse.
Yeah, I was like, what the? Yeah, because
there's a guy charging at him on a horse, and he punches the horse's head, and the guy flies over.
I'm like, what'd the horse do?
And then the horse lets him get on. So, pretty chill horse. There's a part that's kind of hard to understand, but Joker's like sewn a bunch of people together and made like a tapestry art piece with their bodies or something.
Yeah.
And at that point, I'm like, okay, I think we're cooking a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look that convincing. Or I don't know. I don't think they pulled that off necessarily. And I like how little attention he pays to the 3 major villains, like Mr. Freeze and Clayface and Scarecrow.
Yeah, he's just like walking up some stairs and just whoops them like they're nothing.
Yeah, he kind of just walks by them as he's going.
Yeah, a little strange. The coloring in this kind of shows that like his face is like rotting.
Yeah, I love that.
It's like kind of greenish.
Mm-hmm.
It's really fucking gross.
It is super gross. It was kind of more subtle the last 2 issues. Like you'd see like little shades of green, but this one you see like it's pretty clearly dead Joker face, and then like his ears are super white and pale because that's his actual skin.
Yucky.
Very yucky. But it's a cool touch. So then the last issue, this is the nice family dinner Batman wakes up to. Alfred's turned crazy with some Joker toxin, and the whole Bat family is there with bloody bandages over their faces. Dinner is served, and it's revealed to be the faces of every Bat family member. Joker cut off all their faces and is trying to feed it to them. But Batman breaks out of his chair, which triggers like a fire trap that Batman puts out by puncturing a hole in the ceiling that has some water above it, I guess. But the Bat fam tells him to run after the Joker before he escapes, and the rest of the family is infected with Joker toxin gas and starts fighting each other. Batman catches up with Joker, confronts him, and says that he knows his true identity, which pisses off the Joker, and he jumps off like a cliff that's in the Batcave somewhere. And the family recovers, and during diagnostics, Bruce finds a trace amounts of honium, which is still in their systems, meaning that Joker got the last laugh.
Okay, here's the page I was thinking of.
Oh, I think I've seen this.
It's not quite what I was thinking of, but that's like a good concept.
Like he's upside down with the face is right side up. Yeah, this is gross.
Yeah.
This is just gross.
I was almost like looking
it's like infested with
that.
maggots and shit.
Yeah, it's like fucking disgusting. Because it's been like a year or something since his face was cut off.
Yeah. Well, I think they had it on ice. Who's this artist?
Dude, I don't fucking know. I'd have to like look at what issue that is.
Part 7 Robin. He looks familiar, so I just want to check.
There's a lot of really good art in that.
Yeah, there is. They don't even say. All right. Pretty cool though. I'm glad some people messed around with the skin face idea.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I remember first reading this, and I remember just like the big family dinner moment, and it's like, holy shit, he actually cut off all their faces.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that was a fake out, and I think the intention was to just get Batman to charge after Joker and have the fire trap and then kill all the Bat family. Seems like a very Joker thing to do. So great moment, but I think over the course of this trade, it's like there's a lot you have to get through to build up to this moment. So it's kind of interesting rereading it.
Patrick Gleason on that issue.
Oh, yep, that makes sense.
So, yeah, he served them their faces, but like their faces weren't cut off.
Yeah, I like how they revealed that it was a fake out, because Batman goes to Damian, he takes up all the bandages, and Damian's like, "Is it bad? Like my face is numb." And then they hug, and you see it's Damian's like regular face, and you're like, "Oh, it was a fake out." So I like the way that they did that.
Hey, hold on, let me show the people. There's that gross shit.
Disgusting.
And then there's a bit more on this, like the top of this page.
Yeah.
You see that?
Ew.
Yeah, this is the shit that I remembered.
Yeah. Seems like that's some fun fucking around with it.
Yeah, when he's like peeling it off, like in the bottom of this one.
Oh yeah.
That's disgusting. He's like looking over. There's a page where like Batman's like fighting Joker, and he says like no more talk. And I'm like, oh, thank God.
Quit talking. Now we fight.
And then Joker's like swinging on him with some axe that he found in the Batcave, and the blade is like the shape of a bat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, whoa, it's like absolute Batman.
Yeah. Scott Snyder was like, that was a good idea.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize.
And at
That's
the
funny.
end, Batman's like telling a story about how he went to visit the Joker when he was in jail.
Yeah.
And as Bruce Wayne, but Batman said something to Joker to let him know that he's Batman, essentially.
Yeah.
It's something only Batman would know. And then Joker like looks back, but like doesn't even like talk to him. Like he
Doesn't
faces
acknowledge.
the wall. Like
Mhm.
he doesn't care who Batman is.
He
And
just
doesn't
cares about
want
Batman.
to know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which is a cool idea. And I think it plays into the cover for this last issue. I think is one of the cooler ones because it's just Batman dancing with just the Batman cowl. Like he only cares about the Batman part. You know what I mean?
Joker's dancing with him.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Joker's dancing with just the Batman cowl.
Yeah.
And so that makes sense. I just think it's kind of dumb the way that they did that. Because you can't. I understand Batman recognizes that he only cares about Batman. He doesn't even acknowledge Bruce Wayne as Batman or whatever. But you can't also be surprised that Joker came to the Arkham Manor, or sorry, the Wayne Manor, and captures Alfred and all that, and finds out like the identities of the rest of the Bat family.
Yeah. So in a way, he does kind of care because he kind of can link all those things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it just kind of adds to their dynamic
Mm-hmm.
that it's just the back and forth that they
Yeah.
will always do.
I like this idea of the whole plot that Joker thinks that like the Bat family makes him weak. And that was more fun when there was no kids involved, I guess.
Yeah.
So I think that part's pretty fun. And then at the end, he's like, they don't make me weak, they make me stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool messages there.
It's kind of like a in story reasoning for, why like Batman will never kill him and things like that. And
Yeah.
wow, this will just always keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So
Was it a fake out that Batman knew his true identity? Because he tries to tell him and then Joker gets pissed off and jumps off the cliff.
yeah, like I don't even know if he hears it or if he
says he was going to whisper it to him, but before he could even do it, I think he pushes himself off of Batman.
I don't know if there is like a
Then
trade called like Endgame, which I think is like the end of Scott Snyder's Joker stuff.
Got it.
Because after that, that's when the robot stuff happens, I think.
Okay.
So maybe in that portion, they'll go over that, but
Got it. So at the end, there actually is a element called Honium, but it was renamed to Dubnium.
yeah.
So, and I just know that Scott Snyder was so excited when he
He's
found
like,
that out.
oh my
He's
God.
like, dude, what if we just put some Honium in the Joker toxin?
Yeah, a lot of research in this one for sure.
Yeah, I respect the amount of research, but I have fun imagining Scott Snyder finding out that there was an element.
I
with
almost just like
HA.
assumed that it was fake,
It is real, but it was actually renamed to Dubnium. So all that is
like
true.
it's too perfect.
I don't think that the atomic
like the symbol is HA.
I don't think that was ever the case.
Okay.
I don't think they ever gave it one because it was still being
Not
discovered.
in the periodic table.
Yeah,
or-
it was like still kind of being discovered.
Yeah.
But it is funny to think
Mhm.
that he was like, "Oh, dude, I got the fucking best idea."
Yeah.
So that was the story. Pretty fun.
Sorry. This whole time there's like a side thing where there was like a two-headed lion or something that was born.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
I
He's
don't
just
know.
carrying it around.
Yeah, and then like,
Did doll maker give him that?
but then he bugged it with like Joker toxin,
Yeah,
and it like I think it explodes,
and that's what infects everybody.
and that seems a little mean
It's super mean.
because it's kind of cute.
Is it a dog? Did the dog die, Daniel?
No, it's a little Simba.
Okay. Simbas can die. And make it not a bad book.
So variant covers.
Yeah, back matter matters.
Back matter matters.
Variant covers. We got some pretty fun ones from Greg Capullo.
This Trevor McCarthy one is cool with the balloon.
Yeah, I thought that was like Martin Morazzo.
Yeah, definitely.
It feels like his vibe, like Ice Cream Man type stuff.
Yeah, Alex Gardner, Tony Daniel.
This one is a pretty disgusting one.
Yeah, we're just holding the face up.
Yeah, holding the face up and he's peeking through it. That's pretty fun. There's a Tony Daniel.
Wait, is it? No, it's Aaron Cooter who did that one that we were talking about.
Oh yeah, Aaron Cooter.
And then a lot of Greg variants.
Yep. I like the Tony Daniel one. He's just good at what he does. And so this one with like the half of the face and then the next one, was that like a...
It was like the DCKO thing where it's like a plastic cover.
So this was like the plastic one and you open it and then it's just meat.
Yeah, his like...
We never see the meat.
No.
So I think it's cool that this is here.
Yeah. Then we get some pencils.
Do we ever know how he gets his face back?
I think it's rebooted after that point, honestly.
Really?
Or maybe no.
I feel like a pretty
in the Endgame covers, it looks like it's normal again.
He's got the slick back look.
Yeah.
I wonder how they do that.
Yeah, the bit that you see in like the DC Marvel crossover.
Mm-hmm.
I assume it's just he got some surgery or made doll maker fix it or something.
Yeah, that could be it. Character sketches. It's Greg figuring out what loose skin on someone's face looks like, which is pretty fun. And then we see some of his pencils, and you really see here how dynamic of a relationship between Greg Capullo and Jonathan Glapion is as like the inker.
Yeah,
because I think just something about how Jonathan Glapion like finishes his stuff is really clean and adds like a texture almost to
There's
it.
a lot of detail in the pencils,
mm-hmm.
but the inks are definitely super important. Like you couldn't just darken these, you know, and it doesn't seem like the easiest thing to ink.
No.
So yeah, it definitely works really well.
Yeah, it's really cool stuff. So yeah, that is the book. What would you rate this book, Daniel?
I give it a love it of Rainbow Sherbet because I think I liked it a lot when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
you're not a big sherbet guy now.
No, like I do like think it's good, but it definitely doesn't like inspire like a New 52 reread for me. Maybe it's just like the Joker aspect was what made it a little
wordy,
dense and wordy.
Well, you read all the Talon, like Court of Owls Talon stuff, right?
I read like a couple issues of that.
Of just Talon on its own?
Yeah. Why?
Because I is that as yappy, those first two trades?
I don't remember. Oh, wait, Talon or the Court of Owls stuff?
Court of Owls.
I don't remember being yappy. I remember like reading really well.
I think I do too. But I don't think I think I
then
read the Court of Owls and then this trade and then some of the Gordon robot stuff.
Yeah.
But I never read like Zero Year. I never read anything else like that.
Yeah, I never thought Scott Snyder was like a dense writer until like after Batman, it felt like.
Yeah.
When he was doing like a lot of prose stuff in whatever book he was doing.
Yeah. I would rate this 3 faces from my family. Served up to me on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Out of
5 faces?
Out of 5 faces of us.
It definitely...
I would keep my face.
It makes me appreciate like dumb comics.
Dude.
Because
this is kind of a dumb idea, but it's awesome.
Well, not even that. Like that, I think there's like dumb comics are like it's a lot of more punching, less talking, you know. And so like when things like kind of have that kind of flow, it's just a more enjoyable read for me. I guess depending on what it is. But
I think it's cool that Batman works both ways.
Yeah,
because there's this like kind of more analytical detective psychology stuff.
Then there's Absolute Batman.
And then there's Absolute Batman.
Which is just ridiculous.
It is crazy it's from the same writer.
Yeah, that's true.
And then
he can flex both muscles.
He really can. So, I don't know. It's crazy.
What do you think the fine folk at Leo Comic Geeks
I think
rated this?
I think they're big New 52 Batman glazers.
Sure.
So there's no shot it's under 4.2.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 4.4.
Nailed it.
Really?
Very positive.
Nice.
Yes. He's got it.
I mean, it makes sense. It's good. I mean, it's peak Scott Snyder, Greg Puyo.
It's definitely
People love
like
the
the most
Joker.
iconic one of the more iconic points in his run, I think.
I think it's just one of the more iconic Joker stories at this point.
Yeah. It's always that time when his face was just stapled on.
Yeah, it's like the fact that they found a way to kind of create some shock value, I think, out of this character that's existed for a while and been the main antagonist for Batman for so long is pretty important. So I think 4.4 is probably what I would rate it if I was doing stars.
Sure. So let's get into the pull list.
Shove it in your box.
The pull list. What did you shove in your box? We got Batman and Robin, Year 1, number 12.
Good Lord.
Last issue of that.
Gonna start that again soon.
Yeah, gonna get a number 3 soon.
It's been a year.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh my God.
We got Undeadpool, number 1.
That sounds fun.
I think it's a part of the X-Men thing that's going on, but I'm just gonna treat it like it's
On
a
its own.
standalone kind of thing.
Yeah.
Zombie Deadpool or whatever they're trying to do. And then Absolute Batman Annual number 1 comes out.
DWJ.
DWJ. I didn't realize he did like the interior and, and wrote that. So
and it's him with Mike Spicer.
I think they just always do stuff together.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if another inker, or is he inker?
Colors.
Yeah,
he even did like Transformers and stuff with him. So
yeah, they seem to be like a go-to team.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get that.
That's
if
cool.
It's still available.
I've seen just a couple pages of that already, just from online.
Looks
pretty
awesome.
cool.
Yeah. What'd you read, Nathan?
I just read the stuff that you lent to me. So I read Superman Kryptonite Spectrum number 2 from the Ice Cream Man creative team. Super fun still so far.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where they're kind of going with this at an end game, but we see some fun characters in here. We get Chemo.
Yeah.
the big walk-in radiation monster. He's fun in this. Superman gets real big, which is fun.
Each issue has been very like standalone, which is cool, but with good. Like a very like small like overarching plot.
Yeah,
you know, but they just work as individual stories. Maybe that's kind of an Ice Cream Man effect kind of thing.
Yeah, I think so. They're good at framing it that way, at least, or structuring the stories. And I think it's cool. I'm so excited to see what some of the other Kryptonites do. You know that Lex Luthor's kind of involved and interested in what's going on here. So pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I read Batman number 2, Matt Fraction, Jorge Jimenez, and they just have so much aura, those two, I think.
Yeah.
And I think this version of Batman is a little bit more
soft.
Not soft, but like loosey goosey. Yeah, he'll make a joke and be like, yeah, I got a cool bat fucking car.
Yeah, he's cool dad Batman.
Yeah, he's cool dad. Yeah, it's exactly what it feels like, because he's teaching fucking Tim Drake how to drive stick.
Yeah.
And
like, isn't
the Batmobile
Tim Drake
has
like 28 or something?
I don't know. Who knows how old he is now? But yeah, the Batmobile has like 13 gears, I guess.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny, because it's like, how many gears does this have? And Batman's like 13, and then it shows the actual like stick shift thing, and it's like all the gears you can go to. But it's like the action that they set up is very fun and dynamic, because there's a part where Robin gets like arrested and then shot and then thrown into the back of a car with like a bunch of like criminals.
Yeah.
And just the way that they do that whole fight scene, I think, is really fun.
Yeah.
So I like that so far. And then Everything Dead and Dying number 2, which is such a good book.
So good.
Like, I've never wanted to cry from a zombie dying before.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no. But like, I think what's really good is they build up the tension so well. And Jacob Phillips is so good. It's
like he's fine like on his own, but people are fucking with him and like his setup and his deal right now.
Yeah.
And they think they're helping, but they're not, you know?
Yeah. and they like obviously see zombie and they're like, oh, I'll shoot the zombie, but they don't know there's a guy that's like caring for this thing, and maybe they don't understand how zombies work either. But I like building up that the tension they build up is like the guy's like, just let me in, I'll help you out, like, and he's talking to other people and he's like, this man's obviously not well, he's living with zombies. But I also feel like he's just kind of an evil piece of shit. Like I get those kind of undertones with that character.
Yeah, a lot of the people in that crew don't seem like they care.
The best crew. Yeah. But he's kind of like hiding it under this guise of like, let me help you, I want to help you, we're both humans, we gotta look out for each other kind of deal. But he's been good on his own, so it's all.
And there's like a super Catholic French lady or something.
There is, and they're like, oh, this is some devil shit, which obviously is like the metaphor of like how people used to view the gays or still view the gays.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So I just like that that's a connection they made as far as like metaphors go in this book.
Yeah.
It's just really good.
Yeah,
I'm very interested to see how the rest of it goes. Like I think you got me on this.
Yeah, it flows well.
I don't know if it's
I think you're like
a limited
halfway
series?
done. Yeah, I think it's only like 4 or 5 issues.
It's very good concept.
And,
but I don't know if I'm glad it's a limited thing because I don't know what you would do for.
And Jacob Phillips is great.
Dude, he's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, imagine, he's Sean Phillips' son?
Mm-hmm.
That must be so intimidating.
Yeah.
Like, he's always going to be compared to Sean Phillips, probably.
Probably, but like he's already kind of set himself apart, it feels like.
Yeah, because he's had a bunch of stuff, a bunch of projects that are all pretty good. He's had some like distillery stuff as well.
Yeah, and then like Newburn
is
really good.
Yeah, that's great stuff.
That's probably like the closest like comparison, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I think branching out from just crime stuff is good.
Yeah,
but
he's really good at these like emotional moments.
It's weird that like you can tell it's not Sean Phillips doing it, but it feels like it also he's learned a lot of tricks from his dad.
Yeah,
I'm like, did you like inherit this skill and style, or
I mean, I imagine when he's learning how to draw,
it's
just
he
shows dad.
I mean, what dad does is just what people look like, and so it's not like he does like a cartoony kind of style, it's just what people look like.
Yeah.
So I guess that will inevitably like kind of look like that. But
I feel like the colors he works with a lot always kind of color him a little bit crazier or like kind of more bright.
Yeah.
In like a just kind of like poppy stylistic kind of way. And it works really well.
Yeah, and Sean Phillips is always like kind of more muted as far as colors because it's more grounded stuff.
Yeah. I just like that it works both ways, but
yeah. And it's cool that he will color his dad's stuff, and I think they work together really well. So he is just the full package kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you see a lot of pencilers just doing colors on stuff.
Yeah.
Like they'll either do it all or.
Was it Jacob Phillips on Kill or Be Killed?
No, that was
Stephanie Phillips?
Not Stephanie Phillips. It was
Jordy?
Oh fuck!
It's right there.
Fucking
it's right
know it. I know. I know where it's at.
Okay, we'll give it to me, and then I'll.
I know what it is. It's because I haven't seen her do stuff. She did a book called like Red Rooster. Elizabeth Breitweiser.
Oh yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's great. God, Kill or Be Killed is so good.
Yeah, one of the best things.
I think it was probably a top 5
that's
comic
like,
for me.
That's like it's in like the goated like stack. If like for some reason I need to downsize like my collection to just like one shelf or something, like that's staying.
You're keeping that.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
That's fun.
I've read Battle Beast 4 through 6.
Nice.
So finished what's out of that.
That's the end of it?
No, they're going on like a hiatus for like a little bit.
Ooh, okay.
And then it ends on like a cliffhanger. And I thought it felt like it was like kind of rushed. I'm like, this can't be just like the end, right? There's like, and anyway, like there's gonna be more, which is cool, and it's creeping into more of like the Invincible Universe stuff.
Is it Ryan Otley going to do something else for a little bit?
Or I think he maybe just needs some time to finish the rest, get like a little bit of a head start.
Yeah, that's
rather
fair.
Than
that's
the month thing.
Yeah, no, he's
because I think his stuff is like too detailed to just keep
Crank
up
out
with
month
the
to month.
month thing.
Mhm.
And I'm cool with like a hiatus to
Yeah.
keep the quality, you know, because he was like, I've always said that he was my favorite artist because of like Invincible and stuff. And this book just reminds me of that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, oh, he's so fucking good.
Yeah, you gotta keep him. You shouldn't rush it.
No. So I'm willing to wait. And I also waited, you know, for it all to come out.
Yeah.
I didn't wait. I like was procrastinated, but yeah, good stuff. I read Marvel Knights Punisher #1. That's a limited series. It's cool. It's more like gang stuff, you know, and it's kind of more grounded. It's like new villains and stuff, like a new gang or whatever. And it's pretty good art and whatnot. I'm not gonna keep going with it, but
cool.
I read Superman, the Kryptonite Spectrum #3. Good stuff. Another, standalone book.
Nice.
That works well. I read Spider-Man Noir, which I gave you as well.
Yeah. Eric Larson. Dude,
it kind of slaps.
Really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
liked it more than I thought. I thought I'd just read it and be like, we'll see how this goes. I'll probably just drop it.
I kind of still have that perception.
Keep that in mind. It's like a little dense. It's denser than I thought it would be, but it's like not like a drag.
Sure.
You know? I think it's supposed to be a spinoff from the movie. You know,
like that version of Spider-Man Noir?
Okay. But like I try to read it with like Nick Cage's voice in my head, and it seems like a little too wordy for that to work.
Yeah,
it seems more like Peter Parker that we know.
Okay,
rather than the Black Noir one, or not the
Spider-Man Noir
one. But Spider-Man Noir, he's like a private eye, and like his day job, and that's such a cool dynamic. I think I didn't even think about it. But like it's set in like the 40s and stuff. It is kind of cool.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see what you think about it.
Okay, cool. Do you read Joker's voice in any particular like voice actors adaptation? Yeah, okay, me too. Are
you kidding me?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you did.
Like
some of the other ones.
There's like so much to where like it's hard to think of others, you know, and that it just.
Well, I think most people would read it
so well.
Either Mark Hamill or
like Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it kind of depends on like how the artwork is, because like Brian Azzarello did like a Joker story where he has like the scars and stuff. Yeah. I think maybe that would be more Heath Ledger for me. But yeah, just Mark Hamill's the GOAT, and so
yeah, same.
Then I read Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe One Last Time #1.
Nice.
It's all out now, but I had that #1 sitting in my box. This is actually really cool.
Really?
I think it's like a more promising start than the other two. It's
cool.
It's like a Deadpool from like a different universe. And he's given like this multiverse hit list of people he needs to kill. And that was super interesting. And then he's got like a device so he can hop between the multiverse.
Sweet.
But he gets stuck in Earth 616 and he has to like save that universe, and that's like how it's set up. And I'm like, okay,
by killing it?
I don't know.
Okay,
it seems like he needs to save it right now.
All right, cool.
But yeah, it's good stuff.
That sounds fun.
Like Parker told me that he really liked it. I'm like, okay, dude. But then I read it, I'm like, shit. So I think the trade comes out in like a few weeks, so I might look into that.
Pretty cool.
What'd you watch?
Any
shows?
Didn't watch anything new. I didn't play anything new, but I finished something, which is probably the greatest gaming achievement I've ever done. I finished Elden Ring finally.
Whoa!
I became the Elden Lord.
Dang.
No summons, no magic. I had like a weapon incantation, which is kind of magic, so I guess I can't really say that. But no shield, just pure smashing my head into a wall, hitting a guy, and I finally finished it. Like,
is that a special achievement?
No, it's just kind of. There's nothing special about it. I just wanted to do that because I knew that it was possible.
Okay. You know how there's like achievements for some games where it's like do this whole thing without like rolling or whatever.
Yeah, I've done that for like. There's like a random portal achievement where you only go through orange portals.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
I've done that one.
That seems actually impossible. Like, especially revisiting that.
It's pretty tough because in that game, there's ones where you have to like jump into a portal and it shoots you up in the air, and then you have to like shoot the ground again to make sure you don't go through like the blue portal. You know what I mean? And it just adds an extra step to a lot of puzzles. But I did that one.
That shit's kind of hard on itself.
It is, dude.
When you have to really think about like
dude,
a room.
I saw just a video of two guys playing it that I think are funny, and they're the dumbest people alive. Like the second level in the co-op Portal 2, they just got stuck on for 30 minutes, pretty much.
I don't think I could watch that because it'd be like,
dude,
fucking obviously.
It literally felt like rage baiting. I was like, come on. Anyway, I beat Elden Ring, literally a masterpiece, I think.
Kind of proud of you.
I am too, dude.
Because some of the streams I've seen and like little clips, I'm like, who the fuck would play this?
Oh my god, dude. There's this boss that is optional named Millennia.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest bitch in the world.
Yeah.
Just crazy. I maybe put like 400 attempts into it.
Wow.
And
does it like count it or something? Or
no.
you're just guessing?
I think there's a mod you could download that you could see like the amount of deaths. I kind of wish I did it. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't at the same time because it'd be a little bit depressing.
If I hit 100, I'd be like a little depressed, dude, I think.
Yeah, it was like multiple sessions of just that. Just like running in and I die. I run in, I do pretty good. And then I die. And then the next time I go in, I just get one hit.
Like, you do this all on PC?
Yeah.
Like keyboard and mouse?
I plugged in a controller for it.
What kind of controller? Xbox?
Xbox controller, yeah.
Nice.
And so that boss is an optional boss. And I thought, I never once was like, I'm just going to skip this.
Do you like 100% it?
No.
There's like a lot of little things.
Dude, it is a masterpiece of a game, but it is so confusing to try and understand what's going on. Like, the lore, it's a George R.R. Martin book or property. That
Elden Ring,
yeah. All of the bosses are named after like George R.R. Martin in a way. Like they all start with either a G, an R, or an M. Okay. So there's like Godric, Godfrey, Melania, Radon, like all the big bosses. It's based off of like a thing George R.R. Martin did, but the guy that makes
all the Elder Scrolls games based off of that?
Dark Souls. Elder Scrolls is like Skyrim. Dark Souls is the one that created like the genre pretty much. That's not George R.R. Martin, but that's this guy called Hayao Miyazaki, I think.
Yeah.
He's the guy that makes all those, and then he partnered with George R.R. Martin for Elden Ring. So lore goes crazy deep. I like need to look up a YouTube video or something.
Is there an Elden Ring like book that George R.R. Martin read, or no? Or he just helped write this?
I think he just helped with this project. But
that's cool.
So it's all based off of like
maybe
his
that's
stuff
why Game of Thrones wasn't finished.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Which worth it. But like, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Just the game itself is so confusing at times. So I definitely need to look up like how to get somewhere, which is a criticism of it, but I still think it's like one of the best games ever made.
That's cool. That's cool to like a thing, and then there's like,
and I just
all this lore that someone just has great research for you. You know,
I'll never understand it all completely, but I will say that I bought a shirt as like a Millennia shirt that I think looks really cool. And what's crazy about Millennia, I put like 400 deaths trying to kill her, and when I did kill her, I was kind of like, I want to fight her again. It felt like this weird abusive relationship or something. But by the end, like when you finally understand that boss, it feels like this elegant dance that you're doing. So I think that's part of the fun of that game.
Yeah, I've seen this.
What, Millennia?
I've seen like clips of people fighting Millennia.
Yeah, she's like the funnest one for sure. The scariest. But yeah.
Nice.
Super proud about that. What'd you watch?
I watched The Chair Company.
Oh, dude,
You gotta.
I do. I know.
You gotta watch Friendship too. Because it's the same director.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I was watching Chair Company. I'm like, this feels just like Friendship. And then, sure thing, like the same director and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And this dude just like.
Did you ever watch Detroiters?
Yeah, I watched it like the first season of that.
Mm-hmm. I hear it's like different from that, but still, still same vibe.
It's like Friendship and The Chair Company is like prestige Tim Robinson. Like it's kind of got this serious tone to it.
Yeah,
that just adds to the comic relief when it comes up, and it's so good. Yeah, I highly recommend.
Cool. I'm gonna. Yeah, I've been wanting to check that out.
I think it just like it taps into like I think the things that we think is funny, you know, really funny. So it's just special stuff they're doing, and I like it.
That's cool. I'm glad it's working for him.
Yeah, Tim Robinson is like we don't deserve him.
I know.
We do not.
He's got this this aura to him that like in 100 years people are gonna be like, or maybe when we're old, our kids are gonna be like, what was it like?
Yeah.
When Tim Robinson was alive.
Yeah.
It feels like he'll be one of them.
Yeah, because he's just so like there's not a lot of stuff like him. So it makes his work like so much more special.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
Finished Gen V. Did you finish that?
No, I haven't finished that yet.
Okay. Yeah, that wrapped up. I watched a movie called The Truman Show.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever seen that?
The movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? I've never seen it.
You haven't?
No.
Oh.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's great. It's one of the best movies ever made, probably.
You think so? Okay, that's good.
I mean, it's one of the most famous, like, good movies, I guess.
Yeah, and yeah, it's just on YouTube, and I was watching it. I was watching Lucas and super good stuff.
You're watching on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube for free.
Oh, cool.
With ads.
Less cool.
Yeah. When I watched like 30 Days of Night, that was just some guy posting it. But I think like YouTube has this available for free.
Yeah, because you could buy movies on YouTube.
Right. No, this one was just free.
Neat.
I watched Running Man, the OG one with
cool.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's set in the dystopian future where the world economy has collapsed.
In like 2010 or something?
In 2017. And I think I laughed out loud when I saw that.
Dude, we're fucking old.
Yeah, I was like, fuck.
Was there like flying cars and shit?
No.
No?
There's not that much future stuff. There's like deep fakes. And I'm like, oh, wow, that was a thing. And
when did that movie release? It was like 87. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. I think they kind of predicted like extreme like reality TV, you know, where it's like a game show where you could probably die in certain aspects.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of like really bad one-liners for Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it's really fun. It's like it's got like a really fun like 80s dumb action vibe to it that just works really well for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this movie rules, and I like went to like look up podcasts on it, and then how did this get made? Did an episode? I'm like,
cool.
Like, what do you mean? Like, it's so good. What bad thing did you say about it? And then I listened to it, I'm like, oh, okay, you know. But I still think it's good. I really look forward to the remake.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think if you plan on seeing the new one, I think you should watch the old one.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't feel old. Like it feels like it's like a good thing to go back to, I think.
Yeah, Sophie's interested in watching the new one too, so I might watch it with her.
Yeah. I think it's on Netflix right now.
Cool.
And then we watched Chainsaw Man.
We did.
The Reze arc.
Both of us in the theater. Subbed.
Only way to do it.
Can I be honest? When you were asking us sub or dub and I said sub, I meant dub. But then I said sub for some reason. But I still like that we watched it in sub.
I've seen some clips of the dub and it's kind of cheesy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think the sub is definitely the way to go.
I was like so tired for some reason and I was like, I just don't want to read right now. Like when I texted you that. But
I think dubs only work on like the Miyazaki stuff.
Yeah.
Like the Studio Ghibli stuff because it's just got a stacked cast.
Mm-hmm. It'll have Christian Bale or Robert Pattinson doing good shit.
And so that's like elite dubs.
Yeah.
But
this movie's crazy.
Was this peak, Nathan?
It's peak.
I think it was fucking incredible.
Dude, it's so crazy. It's such a weird movie because it feels very... I didn't watch all of season 1 of Chainsaw Man. I like dropped off of it because I was watching it with Sophie and then I would be like busy and then she would just watch the rest of it.
You gotta watch it. It's awesome.
I know I do. But I was telling you, like, because I watched this movie, I like felt super jazzed leaving. And I was like, I feel like I just watched a live band perform really, really well. And I only knew like a couple of their songs. And I'm like, fuck, that band's good.
Yeah, we watched it in a Dolby theater, dude.
In a Dolby theater was crazy.
Kicks it up a notch.
I was so overstimulated.
Yeah.
My favorite Letterboxd review is I give this 5 big booms.
Yeah. How many big booms do you give this?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's just really, really creative action. So if that's the kind of thing you're looking for, it's in here. A lot of the jokes land, I would say.
Yeah.
Just by how silly it is in juxtaposition to what's going on.
Yeah. The sense of humor always worked for me.
Mm-hmm.
Even like in like the book, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like the Tatsuki Fujimoto is the mangaka or whatever, and I feel like he writes stuff thinking of it as like a movie.
Yeah, thinking about how it'd be adapted.
Right. Not even like adapt. I think he like wants whatever his work to feel like a movie, you know? And so when it actually is a movie and he can add like a banger score and like just the pacing, all of it can play out like in a movie, I think it just works really well.
Yeah.
So this like probably translate the best out of compared to like other animes where they might be explaining stuff too much and whatnot. And so
that's true. That's a good point.
I thought like the action's like cool, but you kind of started to see some like the money start to run out with some of like the faster stuff.
Yeah.
Like I've seen like animes kind of get like the crazy fast action stuff a little bit more crisper than this, but you still know what's going on and it like works.
Yeah. What's weird is that it feels like there's no second act of the movie. I was telling you about this. Like it's the beginning and it's like, oh, who am I going to choose? This Rez girl or Makima? Is that her name?
Makima, yeah.
And then it's like, oh, this girl's bad. And then it's just like 45 minutes of explosions.
Yeah, there's like an hour where you don't see Chainsaw Man. You know? And I'm like, I'm okay with this.
Yeah, yeah. And so, not really like a criticism, I guess. I just think it's interesting.
Yeah.
It just feels like it would have been cool to, I guess, mellow out for like a couple minutes before you go into this big crazy finale.
Because I don't think that story would like is long enough to be a season, you know? So I think
they were just like
choosing to make it a movie is a really good decision.
Yeah.
You know? Even like this early in its life, you know?
Yeah, it's cool. But I think what they do accomplish with a lot of the setup in the beginning is pretty effective.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Although, what was Makima doing the whole time?
Just at like her office.
She's just chilling out when the whole world's exploding outside.
Yeah.
Because I figured there would have been a moment where she steps in and it would have been like some, I don't know, symbolic moment. Not a criticism. I just don't know what she was doing. She seemed like she would have gotten involved.
Yeah.
But yeah, super fun overall. Really creative.
Really like the music.
Music was fun.
I've like listened to like the like the fucking score.
Yeah.
And it's like a banger. I go right back to it, you know.
That's cool. I'll have to check that out too.
Yeah, it's just really good piano, you know, but that works well.
It took me a little bit to realize that they were children.
Yeah.
I just forgot that Chainsaw Man's like 16.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this girl's 62. And then there's a moment where they're skinny dipping. And so it's just really interesting how they chose to animate that.
Yeah, that's like how it looks like in the book and everything. So yeah, you know.
I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, a lot of characters like MCs in manga are like 16 because I think that's like the age of consent in Japan.
Really?
And so if there's any kind of like nudity or sex scene or something, then it's cool over there, I guess.
All right.
But anyway, yeah, I liked it a lot. I've told my only anime friends, I'm like, have you seen this? They're like, I didn't even know it was out.
Dude, same.
But I'm like, go see it. See it in the theater. I think you have to.
Anybody I know that has watched an anime, I'm like, have you checked this out yet?
Dude, like,
and then they think I know ball now.
When Sophia was like, did you ask Serena? And I'm like, no. And then I asked her if she's watched it the first season. She's like, yeah. I'm like, ooh, I was gonna invite you to go see the movie. She's like, no. And then I didn't want to tell her that it was awesome, you know.
It was so good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell her we had so much fun without her.
I'm glad you liked it though.
Yeah, I was very entertained the whole time. And I was like, man, I gotta watch that first season.
I was like really okay with like just missing it or whatever, but like Sophia like had like an interest in it. And then when I watched it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember why this shit was so good and why I like read it all.
It does bang. And not a lot of Pochita in this.
You don't really see Pochita a lot. It's just first season, and then you just kind of remember.
That's so interesting because that's a big part of the marketing.
Yeah, it's like
or I guess
biggest
merchandise.
Like merchandise selling thing because it's like a cute little plushie or whatever.
Yeah, it is.
And it's like Chainsaw Man's like heart, you know, and so it's like it'll always be like mentioned, but I think maybe there's like dream sequences here and there.
Yeah, they still wanted to incorporate them, I guess.
That's about it.
But yeah, super cool. I definitely recommend, even if you only watched the first episode of the first season, you can get there.
Yeah, I was thinking like I guess like Sarah could have watched this if like I like invited her, but like I think when you're just how the devils work and the contracts and stuff, I guess you can kind of assume what happens, but I think it was like the highest earning thing this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, it beat out like that Jimmy Allen White Bruce Springsteen movie.
Yeah, who fucking cares?
Yeah, like the old heads didn't show up.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like you work, 6 months on like a movie about
learn
this,
how
like,
to play guitar?
Yeah, and you're like singing and you're paying tribute to this like legendary musician or whatever, and you just get wiped with an anime movie called Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, a guy that has chainsaws coming out of his arms and his face.
Yeah. But yeah, good stuff.
I don't think I'll ever experience any piece of media with more explosions in it. I was thinking about that.
Surely not.
And I'm like, wait, in that amount of time, surely not. Even some video games, I'm like, this beats out any game I've ever played, campaign-wise, that has explosions.
One of my favorite things about Chainsaw Man is like, overall, it's kind of like a tragedy, and it's very heartbreaking and like depressing. And this had like some of that, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's like way more of this to come, with like more stuff that comes out, or like the following arcs. And I look forward to that.
That's cool.
It's been like 3 years since the first season.
Wow.
And with like,
didn't One Punch Man season 3 start coming out?
Yeah,
where did that come from?
Out of fucking nowhere. I do remember it was like October this year, but they just kept pushing it out, so it was like I almost was in disbelief. And then people have like talking shit about like the animation, like it's like shitty and like lazy, and I'm like, oh, that fucking sucks.
Yeah, because that's been forever too.
Yeah, I might get to that eventually. I don't know where it's at. But what are we gonna read next week, Nathan? What are we gonna read next week?
I don't know. What should we read? What do we got coming out?
We got Wicked coming out.
A Wicked.
Yeah. Do you want to read The Wonderful Wizard of Oz by Scotty Young on art? That
sounds pretty sick.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think we should do that.
If you don't want to, that's fine.
No, I don't even know what this is. What's the publisher?
IDW? I don't know, dude.
Is this like early Scotty stuff?
I think it's like before like Fairyland.
Yep. Do you think this is what inspired?
Dude, probably.
He just wanted to kill everybody.
Yeah, he's like, fuck this book.
What is it called?
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Comixology Unlimited. Oh, dude, Marvel.
By Eric Shinower. This looks cool. No, this is definitely early Scotty stuff.
2008.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah, this looks great.
Sweet. Because I think this is the last time that, like, some Wizard of Oz thing will come out, and then
dude, it's always around.
We'll have a good opportunity to do this.
We'll probably get an origin from Tin Man in the next 10 years.
That'd be something.
Yeah, how did it get in there?
Yeah.
Or,
I mean, they did have like that Oz the Great and Powerful.
When is it public domain? Because there'll probably be some like horror movie about the production of that original movie. And
I think the Wizard of Oz came out in like 38.
Is it like 100 years typically?
I thought it was like 75. 39. I think it already is.
Is it already?
I think so.
Public domain?
Because
have you heard all those like crazy stories about how filming the first one was just fucked up?
I see a lot of TikToks about it. Yeah,
there's just asbestos in the air.
It makes it so interesting.
I know,
like how crazy it is, and like
they should make
they like real lions and shit or whatever. I think someone died or whatever.
They should make like a horror movie of them just filming that movie
if they haven't already.
Yeah,
I bet there's like a cool documentary about it.
There's definitely got to be one,
or like
I'm saying just a horror movie.
Sweet like video essay on YouTube.
I have seen. There is a video where it's just like crazy, like Hollywood filming things that like fucked up the actors or whatever for forever.
Yeah.
And I think a portion of it was Wizard of Oz, but I think it's from Emplemon.
Okay.
I'll
We'll
have
look
to find
into
it.
We'll
But
see.
yeah,
Cool.
Wizard Vibes.
Hell yeah, brother. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, everybody. We got a link tree in the bio. You can like, comment, subscribe. Send us an email at tradewaiters@gmail.com.
Let us know what your favorite Batman trade is from the New 52 run.
Yeah.
I'm interested to
Let
know.
us know. Am I missing out stopping around 0 year?
Is there more after that? Who knows what even happened?
Yeah. I have actually a lot of, like, Mike gave me like a ton of New 52 Batman stuff. Yeah. And I think a lot of them are those middle issues, But anyway.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.